Hey everybody, it's Ian and Craig, and today we're going to do a Friday book review. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I dressed like this? Fridays I go training, and I've just had meetings after meetings, but today we're going to do a book review. Craig, what is the book called?
All right. It's called Good Strategy, Bad Strategy. It's actually a bit of a classic. It's an older book. It's been around for decades, I think, since its original edition. And it's really good. And I've been reading this because I'm thinking about strategy for 2024 with our business and how we plan things. And I thought interesting the perspective it gave me around what's good strategy and bad strategy. I'll just quickly talk about what strategy is, and maybe another video we'll talk about what's good versus bad. But essentially, a strategy is three things, and I've just got a photo here from one of the chapters in the book about what good strategy is. And the author talks about one is you've got to have a good diagnosis about a challenge that you're facing, and then two, a guiding policy, and then three, a set of coherent actions. Now, some things to think about with this. First of all, a strategy is not a goal or an ambition. You know how companies will say, "Oh, our strategy is to grow by 20%." That's not a strategy. That's a goal or that's an ambition. A strategy is how are you actually going to do that? And so to do that, a strategy is a response to a challenge. And so that's why that first point on that screenshot from the book is you've got to have a diagnosis of the problem. Here's the challenge we're facing. And then the next 2 points, the guiding policy and the actions, are how we're going to respond to it. So that's all I'll say at this point. I think we could talk for a whole show about the book. It's really good because then the author dives into, well, what do good strategies look like? What are bad strategies? But I will just say, for anyone that's interested in reading it, one of the case studies he talks about is NVIDIA, who, of course, as we record this, it has gone on to monster size based on AI. This book was written 20 years ago, and the case study is around how they were implementing good strategy back then. So this is a decade before, AI concentration became the focus. So really interesting book and really important, I think, because next year is going to be challenging for many agencies, HubSpot partners, and businesses. And so if you don't know what the challenge is that you're facing, then you can't adequately even think about a strategy to get through it.
All right. Well, there you have it, a Friday book review, and we hope you all have a great weekend. Until next time, Craig.
Catch you later, Ian.